But yeah, we're gonna get into this, people. Do you know what I mean? Because, bro, I'll be real, yeah. The title says alphas versus betas, blood. Imagine going on a show, yeah, knowing that you're being called a beta and still going, bro. Like, what a way to live up to your name, blood. Listen, hey, bro, it's crazy work, blood. Facts, bro. Facts, my brother. This is what I'm saying, bro. A man said, no, this, no, bruv, listen, man are not splitting chores, bro. Like, man, keep it all the way 100, yeah. You need to do, if you're my girl, you need to do for me all the stuff that my mum did for me, bro. So it's one of them house. I can't be living in a house with a woman and washing my own clothes. That's crazy to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's bro, that's a non-negotiable, bro. Because if I'm living on my own, I'm not even washing my own clothes. That's a bro, I'll go laundrette, bro. Like, brother, I had a dry cleaner, yeah, opposite my a few years ago at my last place. I had a dry cleaner across the road. I used to bring the lady like a bag full of clothes. She used to literally wash and dry my clothes, fold them for me, and I'd come and pick them up, bro. Folded, blood. So like an old Irish lady used to pattern me, bro. I'm doing my own clothes. You know what I'm gonna do? For what? Do you know what I mean? I work hard, bro. I got money. I'll pay someone to do that, bro, because that's what my mum used to do when I was at my mum's house. I never used to wash my own clothes in my mum's house. So why am I washing my own clothes now? I'll pay someone. But if I'm living with you, you're doing it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I cook my own food because I do care about what I eat. Do you know what I'm saying? And I might be eating on specific macros or I might be doing XYZ. So I've always cooked my own food. But if I'm living with a woman, there's certain things I am not doing, bro. You'll never see me bleaching no bathroom. You think me on my knees, blood. Hey, fire for that. Bro, what? Man's paying a cleaner or my gal's doing it. You know what I mean? If she decides that she don't want to clean, that's fine. I can pay a cleaner because I understand it's not a glamorous job and a lot of people don't want to do it. But bro, I'm not doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. Look at this brother as well with the dreadlocks, yeah. I know he's gonna come out with some foolishness right now.
I totally disagree. Totally, I
Of course you
totally.
disagree, and look how soft your voice is. Your voice still ain't broken. I totally disagree, bruv. Oh my god. You know them? Oh my god, it's peak. Man said I totally disagree, bruv. Get out of here, bro. Man could just hear the estrogen in man's voice, blood. Listen, no woman don't respect no man, yeah, that's on his hands and knees in the kitchen, yeah, with rubber gloves on, yeah, scrubbing the floor, blood. I don't care, blood. You know them way there. She's looking at you like you're a fucking waste of sperm, blood. That's what you are. That's what you are. That's what she's looking at you like that, bro. It's like, why can't you afford for us to have a cleaner, bruv? Or it's like, why are you on your knees like a dickhead, bro? Fire for that, bro. On my knees for what? For nothing. You know them ones there. I wouldn't even get on my knees to propose, blood. Is man mad, bro? On my knees for what? When he's talking about having sex with women, you know. Hey, brother, listen, it's all right, you know. It's 2025. Do you know what I mean? Just come out the wardrobe, mate. Come out the closet. You know the way there, bro. Listen, you'll be accepted now. Do you know what I mean? The way he's talking about beating down the pum pum and he's screwing up his face, like, you know what I'm saying? You know when you get youths to eat their vegetables, blood. That's how he's looking. He's talking about the pum pum. How dare you disrespect the pum pum like that, bro? Get out of here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? What's man doing? Man got the Eddie Guerrero mullet as well, bro. Get out of here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. This is incredible.
And it doesn't give me any gratification. And I know that comes with like random sex in the end, but I know in the back of my mind that like I just like
Look at the nails. Oh my lord. What is this?
simply don't enjoy this. Like I've been with multiple women and I've been with one woman, and being with one woman is just so peaceful. As far
Exactly. It is. It's extremely peaceful, bro. And I swear down, man, them, yeah. Peace is the only thing that matters in life, bro. I swear down. It's the only thing that matters. Peace, bro. Peace. There's nothing worse than being in a house, yeah, and not being at peace, bro, in your own home, blood. I can't think of anything worse than being in a home or in a situation with someone that you don't want to be in, bro. It's horrific, bro. It's horrific. This is why I can't work for anyone. I can't work with people I don't like. I can't compromise my peace in life for anything or anyone, bro. This is why I'll never choose to be with multiple women at the same time, because I cannot deal with the turmoil that comes with that, bro. And I don't want to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? I like the idea. I like the idea of it, but I don't like the reality of it. You know them way there. Like, I don't like the reality. So it's not my thing. Do you know what I mean? But if man told me I could have peace and I could have a black thing, a browning, man could have a little Chinese Asian thing, man could have a South Asian Indian thing, man could have all these different flavors of ice cream, yeah, and not have no headache. All right, cool. Run the ice cream van. You get me? I'll bring my wallet. You get me? But that's not real life. You get me? That's not real life, my brother. It's not, bro. So I'll have my one thing and I'll stay in my bumper clock house. This is what it is. You get me? What man said, man could have one of every flavor. Man could have a Latina thing. Man could have all these things. Hey, it's great, innit? It sounds great. But the reality is, it's not the one, man. Them can't even lie, bro.
Created for that. I say,
Brother, gay men, yeah, sleep around more than anything. I don't know. What's up, bruv? Gay men. What's man talking about? Gay men, bro. Later. Brother, listen. The fact that straight men, yeah, are after women, that's the only reason why, yeah, they're slightly tame, bro. You know them way there because they need permission from another woman. Gay men are moving mad, bro. Do you get it? Like, gay men are meeting men, yeah, and within 10 minutes, they're fucking, bro. Like, what is he talking about? Like, this is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, gay men are the most unruly brothers. Like, they've got no filter. You know them, they've got no filter whatsoever. So when man's talking about our men were not designed like that, gay men are worse than straight men, bruv. They're worse, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's bare fire blood. You get me? Babylon settings blood. I swear down, bro. Like, so I don't know what man's talking about. It's mad. This is what they're on, bro. This is what they're on. They're the worst. They're the worst, bruv. So I don't know what he's talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I used to work in the gym, I trained gay clients. I had a few gay clients, bro, because you see them man there, yeah, gay men, they ain't got no kids. They got bare disposable income. Bare disposable income. Bare. You know them, man. So I've trained gay guys before, bro. And and we're all men, bro. So man speak to me like a man. You get me? And they, bro, I know the shit that they be doing, bro. Obviously not the details, but man will say, yo, I went out, I met this brother, and boom, boom, boom. Like, whatever. And it's just like, bro, they're men, bro. Men know men. It's just like when we go out on a date with a gal, if a gal says to us, yo, bun the food, yeah, just come back to my place and fuck. As a man, you're going, like, because, bro, when men go out on dates, yeah, they go out on dates hoping that the girl's gonna let them smash. If not that date, the end goal is always to fuck. It always is, bro. Men always go out on a date because they want to fuck, bro. If men don't want to fuck the woman, they're not gonna go out and spend the money. They're not gonna do that. Like, we're not wired like that. So when gay men are going out, they both know that they want to fuck. So they just don't waste their time that we waste with women. They just don't waste that time because they both know that they're there because they want to fuck. You get me? So just because this brer is bisexual, he thinks that changes anything. If anything, I know you're fucking other guys, yeah, and your wife don't know, and she's getting joke out by next man as well, bro. Because man, them don't go on dates with women that they have no interest in fucking. Women go out on dates with men they have no interest in fucking because they know they can get free food and they know they control access. So men and women don't go on dates for the same reason. The difference is, yeah, when women get to a situation where they make so much money and they're in a position of power, yeah, at work, it makes it harder for these women to respect men because how can they really respect a man, yeah, that can't provide for them what they can already provide for themselves? And this is why, yeah, the more money a woman makes, the more unhappy she becomes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because she shrinks her own dating pool, bro. She shrinks it, bro. Whether she does it intentionally or non-intentionally, she shrinks her dating pool. And this is why, yeah, high performing women like Beyonce has to be with a billionaire like Jay-Z. Rihanna's got to be with ASAP, even though Rihanna's got more money than ASAP, but ASAP's got enough money, yeah, for him having less money than Rihanna to not be a problem because he can still afford to do everything she wants to do. After a certain amount of money, the extra money doesn't open any doors. Do you know what I'm saying? Once you can afford a private jet and all these other things, bro, what's all the extra money? Like, the extra money doesn't mean nothing. Once you go past a certain number, it's not important no more. Do you get it? It's the same with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Like, Taylor Swift's got more money, but it doesn't matter because Travis has got so much money. The extra money Taylor Swift has, yeah, it makes no difference, bro, because them man are beyond the point of which money even matters. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So then it becomes about the celebrity, it becomes about other things that he has. But the bottom line is, yeah, if a woman's outperforming you, do you know what I'm saying? If a woman is outperforming you, then it's very, very difficult. And even again with the Travis Scott thing and the Kylie Jenner, yeah, again, she had more bread than him, but Travis Scott had loads of money. And not only has he got loads of money, he's got social proof, he's got loads of clout. Another thing that women like to be with men with status. Travis Scott got status. You know them ones. Like, he's one of the most respected guys in his field. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was playing Fortnite and man had the Travis Scott concert and that. Man's in video games and that. Man's got the Nike fucking Cactus Jack kicks. I just seen he done the Spotify ad with Barcelona. He's got so much status in the game. Do you know what I mean? That even if though he's got less money, he's got other intangible things. Do you see what I'm saying? But you need these things as a man. It's not just money. But if you're a woman that's a billionaire, there's certain man you're not looking at, bro. And bro, it makes it even more difficult for these lot to date. Do you know what women want? Because women show us what they want. Do you know what I'm saying? Women show us. The men that women tend to pick shows us what women actually want. From the bottom to the top here, women tend to go for men that have the same traits. Certain types of women. And the women that are cheating on these men, they're cheating on men that have the same traits, bro. Even a man is saying, oh, Rants, Tom Brady's got loads of money and that, and his girl still cheated on him. Yeah. With a fucking jiu-jitsu instructor, with a brother that could break Tom Brady's neck, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. There's still certain traits in men, yeah. If you're a dangerous man and you can look after yourself, women are very attracted, yeah, to very physically strong men, bro, because it looks like they can protect them. Do you know what I'm saying? These things don't change. It's very primal. This is why I say as a man, you should be in good shape and you should be able to fight, because women find that very attractive. Because naturally, yeah, they want to look up to you in some way. If you're not taller than them, yeah, but but you're physically more imposing than them and they feel safe with you because you're a dangerous man, women love that shit. They love it, bro. You could be the same height as her. If you got a bit of muscle and you can fight, you can still get her, bro, because she has to look up to you either figuratively or literally, one or the other. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. Brady can have all the money. He's a big, tall guy as well. But it don't matter, bro. There's certain things, yeah, that his wife saw somewhere else and thought, yo, he ain't got these things, bro. He ain't got these things. Because the Brer never had the money that Tom Brady's got, but that guy could snap Tom Brady's neck. And this is the reality. This is why, as a man, I say that women are way more picky than us. As a man, just money's not enough. Just being tall is not enough. Women want so many different things, guys. This is why we are judged way more harshly by them than we judge them. We can have a woman, yeah, that's short, out of shape. Do you know what I'm saying? And she's reasonably pretty. Do you know what I'm saying? But she's really submissive. She's a great person and whatever. Man will settle for that. Man will settle for that because they say, you know what? She's peaceful, yeah. She likes me. She's pretty enough. Yeah, she's a bit fat, but she can lose weight. We're always trying to qualify women. Do you know what I'm saying? Women are always trying to disqualify men. This is why, as a man, you can never have too many strings to your bow, blood. You can never have too many because women are always looking for one thing, yeah, to disqualify you for. That's the difference between us. Like, man say, oh, Tom Brady's bare dominant, yeah. He might be dominant amongst men, yeah. He might be dominant at work, yeah, but that doesn't mean he's dominant at home. It doesn't mean that. Because there's bare man, yeah, when they're playing football, they might come across as dominant, yeah, because they're good at football. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Lionel Messi, yeah, for example, yeah. Lionel Messi, yeah, he is dominant, yeah, on the football pitch because he's so skilled. He is so skilled, yeah, that he gets the respect of everyone just because of how good he is. That doesn't mean that he's super masculine and a great leader, because he wears the captain's armband, but he's not really a leader. His body language isn't the body language of a leader. He doesn't assert himself like a leader. He leads by example. He leads because he's got insane amounts of talent. But he's not Sergio Ramos. Do you get what I'm saying? So just because you're seen as a leader, Tom Brady was seen as a leader because he was the quarterback. But just because you're a bad man at work, that don't mean you're a bad man at home. It don't mean that. The same way, Rihanna is the boss at work, but she's not the boss at home. Just because you're alpha at work as a woman and you have to be the thinker and the leader at work, that don't mean that's how you are in your relationship. It doesn't mean that. So just because he was mad assertive on the football pitch, it doesn't mean that he's mad assertive in his relationship. He could have met this model and just absolutely crumbled and be simping for her, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's with a woman, yeah, that has a bigger profile than him, had more money than him when they met. He could have absolutely just melted for her, bro. And he could be with her thinking, right, like I'm so lucky to be with her, bro. You don't know how men act around women. So just because he's the quarterback, that doesn't mean he's the quarterback in the relationship. He might be the water boy in the relationship. And that's why she fucking the bread with the cauliflower ears, bro.
What to do with that.
Yeah, you would. You know them ones. If you're good at sex, you would know what to do. You would absolutely know what to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not difficult. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not difficult. If you have common sense, it's not difficult. Like, all women's bodies have the same parts, bro. You're never gonna meet a woman, well, you would hope not. Do you know what I mean? That has different parts. Because if you got different parts, there's something wrong, man. Them, you know them way there. Like, they got the same parts. You get it? It's just like a PlayStation controller, bro. The PlayStation control pad has been the same, yeah, for the last how many PlayStations? Do you know what I'm saying? I had a PS1, yeah, and the PS1 controller, yeah, is pretty much the same as the PS5 controller. It just, if I remember correctly, the early PlayStation ones just never had the analog. The analog came later. You get me? But it was the same, pretty much the same shape. Still had the triggers on the top. Still had the X, the square, the triangle, and the circle, bro. Do you know what I mean? So if you got the controller and you press the square, the triangle, the circle, the X, you press the start, you press the select, you press the toggle, the up, down, left, right, you press the triggers. When you press these buttons, you will get feedback when you press the right button. When you press the button and you get the reaction you want, you keep pressing that button. It's that simple. It's like Eddie Gordo in Tekken, bro. You press a couple buttons, you're winning the fight, keep pressing the button until the fight's over. I can't lie. It's that simple. That's why no one wanted to fight Eddie, bro. Because it was like, man would just slap two buttons and all of a sudden man's doing helicopter kicks and you can't reverse it, bro. That's it. You've lost the fight. That's how you mash the thing up, bro. You find the buttons that give you the best skills and then you keep pressing the buttons until you win the fight. That's it. The best moves win, bro. That's it. It's not hard. You know them way there, bro. Like, there's bare man, yeah. There's bare man when you play Tekken, yeah. And when you play Tekken, and certain man are button bashing, and there's certain fighters you can just button bash with and you'll always win. Like, man playing, especially like with Paul and that, you see man fighting with Paul and man are button bashing and you're just getting smashed all over the place, bro. Sometimes man have to just keep pressing the buttons until the move happens, bro. This is just what it is, bro. Man saying certain man girls have different zones, bro. Listen, they're not that different, bro. They're not that different. Just like men are not that different, bro. There might be certain things that certain women prefer more than other women, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because if you try all of them, you will find something. You know them way there. Like it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. There's gonna be basic things that there's a high probability it's going to work. You know them ones. That's all it is. As long as you get to the same destination, it doesn't matter where you started the journey, my brother. Doesn't matter where you start the journey. It doesn't matter where you stop off. Man might stop off for lunch. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't matter as long as you get there, fam. This is the thing. Certain men are just in too much of a hurry to get there, bro. You just have to take your time. You'll find it, bro. It's not that difficult. Man just rush things. That's all it is. But they're all the same. They're all the same but different. That's it. They all have the same body parts, bro. The exact same, bro. So it is what it is. You just have to take your time to find out which ones work on this one. That's it. It's about the journey, bro. Certain men just want to get to the destination. This is why they don't know how to look after girl. That is it. Know what I mean? That is it. And women do the same thing with men as well. Women do the same thing with men. It is what it is. They think that, oh, like all men like this, so he's gonna like this. But not every man likes the same things. But we all have the same body. So you just need to find out what this guy likes. That's it. So I don't know why people are going on like it's that difficult. It's not difficult, bro. It's just that too many people are in a hurry, bro. That's it, bro. Just take your time with it. Word to troops, blood. You get me? Slow down and that. Women don't like that shit. But it wasn't supposed to be for all women. Do you know what I mean? All women ain't supposed to like to be tied up here, but it wasn't that. It was, yeah. The whole premise of that film, yeah, was it was the dominance. It wasn't the act of everything that was going on itself. It was the fact that the brother, yeah, was supposed to be this clean cut guy and came across one way, but then he was on the next thing, bro. That's what women like, bro. They still want to be dominated. They still want man to be a monster in that way. You get it? So this is the point. Like, man are taking everything too literally, bro. Like, that's almost a proper feminine thing, bro. Like, man's taking everything too literally. It's not that, bro.
I think it's a great fantasy, but I think if you put most women, like, really say, do you want that?
Yeah, like, they don't want that.
Nah,
of course they don't want that. It's the idea of it. It's not the reality.
Women should not be in position of power.
No one's going to say should not. Do you know what I mean? No one's going to walk forward. Oh, he's going forward on his own. Hey, nah, he's trying to be controversial. I don't believe that they shouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe that they shouldn't be. But I would say that for the most part, yeah, biologically they weren't designed to be. Do you know what I'm saying? They weren't designed to be. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that claim to be religious and that and say, oh, God don't make no mistakes. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason why they were designed the way they were designed, and they were the reason why we were designed the way we were designed. There was a reason. And yeah, they weren't built physically or emotionally to be in positions of power, because before, in order to be in a position of power, you probably had to kill somebody. You know them, man. So it just is what it is. You know them way there, bro. Like, we've got democracy now. Before, our democracy was, I want that, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna get my army and I'm gonna roll through and butcher you. And if it's an army of women and an army of men, yeah, there's only going to be one winner. Do you know what I mean? And this is why, yeah, and this is why in the history of planet Earth, we don't know too many kingdoms or too many societies that were run top to bottom by women and didn't fall. We don't know them. I can't name you one, because man are taking shit by force, bro. Like, the world we know it, everything's been taken by force. Everything. I like that. I like that a lot.
For like non-sexual attention from a man towards a woman is very valuable. So I'm not just giving you that just to be friends.
Facts, guys. And this is what I said to you guys, yeah. That's why you shouldn't just follow girls that you don't know on Instagram, yeah, for no reason and like their photos, because giving that attention to women, that attention is valuable. Like it's so valuable to them. You see, women, yeah, attention is more valuable than sex to them. Way more valuable than sex to them. So literally, gal chat to man all the time. Yeah, there's certain gal that will chat to you and flirt with you. Yeah, but every time it's time to meet up, there's always a reason why she can't meet up with you. She's just happy enough to get your attention, bro. She don't actually want to meet you. She don't want to meet up with you. She don't want to smash. She's just happy to get the attention. It's good for her ego. Do you see what I'm saying? So giving things attention, yeah, that aren't putting out, it don't make no sense. That's why, yeah, like as I've grown up, obviously I'm older than most of you lot that be watching this, and this is why I'm spitting game for you lot, because it wasn't always like this. I had to understand it, because there was a time where I used to think, yo, Instagram is just Instagram, it's just a like. But it's not just a like. It's free gratification. It's free gratification. It's an ego boost. Why are you liking that photo? A lot of the time, guys are liking the photo, hoping that the girl's going to see that they like the photo. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully you could smash or whatever, bro. But bro, why are you a fan of this girl? What has she done? Who is she, bro? She just anything, bro. Why are you liking her photo? You know what I'm saying? Like the man them say, oh, like she's not gonna smash you, bro. She's not gonna let you fuck. So why are you liking her photo for? What? So you just wave and you be like, oh, hi, like hi, I like you. Hi, remember me, bro? But like the photo for what, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like the photo for what? For what, bro? There's no reason. Like, unless a woman is doing something for you, then you don't need to be liking photos. You don't need to be giving them attention, bro. At all, bro. They need to earn your attention, bro. And this is the bottom line. Attention is like sex is for men. Attention is that for women. It's that for women. And this is why, yeah, when women want to get men, they give them sex. And when men want to get women, they give them attention. Because we understand that women, attention's important to women. Oh, I'm going to text her back. I'm going to sit on the phone with her. It's attention. That's what they want. Women want attention. That's why they want to text all day. They want to sit on the phone. Men don't want to do all that, but they do it because they understand attention is what women want, bro. It's important to them. Sex is important to us. And that's why they reward us with sex and we reward them with attention. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it is, bro. So the amazing thing about that is when you give them less attention, they actually want you more, bro. And this is the head fuck. This is the head fuck. And this is why I keep saying to man them, yeah, you have to look at what they do and not what they say, bro. Because they say that they want attention and they want you to talk to them all day. But the bottom line is, if you don't do that, you're more likely to smash, bro. That's the head fuck. Crying, because happiness is an emotion. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're allowed to be happy in front of your kids. Imagine if your kid just gets into, like, I don't know, say you got a son and he gets into like a football academy or something. That's showing emotion. That's being happy. Do you know what I'm saying? Some dads wouldn't even show that kind of, you know what I mean? My dad would have said, oh, well done, son. That was it. Like that. And I'll be like, safe. It's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? My dad ain't got to be jumping up and down and screaming and that. He'd be like, yeah, good work. That's enough for me. Even a little head nod. You know the yardie man, the man just, you get me? Just a little nod of the head. That's fine. You get me? That's the nod of approval. That's all I need. I don't need nothing else. You know that I don't need nothing else because I understand who my dad is. You know, no, I'm not gonna say, oh, my dad didn't throw a party for me, because that's not who he is. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's still showing emotion, bro. It's just that people want you to be overly vulnerable, over emotional, because people just want to feel more comfortable around you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it is, yeah. You see, in life, yeah, when you do things your own way, people feel uncomfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reality. They make you feel uncomfortable. Most of the time, if someone feels uncomfortable around you, you're probably doing the right things, bro, because it makes them insecure about what they're doing. That's just it. Do you know what I mean? If you're eating healthy and your people around you want you to have a burger, oh, come on, live a little. I'm living, bro. Oh, just have a drink. Nah, I'm living, bro. I'm not having the alcohol. I'll have this. Oh, I live a little. I'm living, bro. It's my life. I'm gonna live my life this way. You live your life your way, bro. Let's see how it goes for both of us. It is what it is, bro. These men want everyone to be super vulnerable like them pussios, yeah. Because really they know they're suckers and they want you to be a sucker too, bro. Because it makes them feel better about themselves. It makes them feel more of a man, yeah. If other men are doing it. You know them ones. This is just what it is. Nah, bro. What you're doing is not the right way to do things. It's dead, innit? Do you know what I mean? But if you want to do that pussy old thing, you can do it. Trust me. Now, you try and do things the right way, they'll try and guilt trip you into it. Toxic masculinity. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to drink the alcohol. You don't want to eat the food. Oh, come on, live a little. Trying to make you feel guilty for looking after yourself. This is what they do because misery loves company, bro. It fucking loves it, bro. But you ain't getting company with me, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? A man asking about therapy, like I said already, yeah. I don't believe in the notion that men need it or they have to go to it. I'm someone who's very good at self-diagnosing, self-regulating when it comes to emotions. I know myself. I've traveled around a lot. I've lived in different countries. I've lived on my own. I understand myself. I know what makes me tick. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. And this is why I'm very, very specific about the people I have around me. And I have certain T's and C's and I have certain non-negotiables because I know myself. So I don't need it. And I don't believe every man needs it. I'm not the only man on the planet that's good at self-regulating. A lot of men are. If you're not good at self-regulating and you're not good at regulating your emotions and you don't understand yourself and you're having trauma and all of these things, yeah, then by all means, go and talk to someone and they might be able to tell you why you are the way you are. But you should fucking know. You should know. That's it. You should know. And if you don't know, try and investigate. Why are you going to go to a stranger to ask them, yeah? Why don't what you know what's happened to yourself, yeah? Why men are supposed to be deductive problem solvers, yeah? Why don't you start reading? Why don't you start educating yourself? If you're so interested in finding out why you feel certain things, why don't you read? Why don't you do it yourself, bro? Instead of going to somebody for them to tell you why. It's lazy, bro. So what you're gonna need therapy for the rest of your life? You're gonna need it for the rest of your life. Like, when does it come to the point in life when you take responsibility for your own shit? Now, at what point? At what point? Or is it just something you're gonna do ongoing? Do you know what I'm saying? Because the bottom line is, yeah, the best teacher in life is experience, bro. And a lot of these people that you're going to see ain't experienced shit, bro. They just read a fucking textbook and they think they got all the answers. They ain't got the answers. If I want to lose weight, yeah, and I want to get in shape, I'm going to find someone that's in shape, yeah, and even better, someone that is in shape and wasn't in shape before because I know they've got experience and they've been through what I've been through or what I want to go through. I'll pick that over someone that read a fucking book, bro. And that's the reality. The same goes for business. If I want to run a business, yeah, instead of going to business school, yeah, to get taught by someone that hasn't ran a business, yeah, and they're a teacher, I'll get a mentor that's run multiple businesses and ask them. And the fact that someone's saying in the chat 80% of therapists have their own therapist. The 80% of chefs have their own chef, or do they just cook their own food? If you can't self-regulate as a therapist, then you're not very good, are you? And this is the point. And this is the point. If you can't do it yourself, why would I trust you to do it for me? You know? And this is what it boils down to. Why would I trust somebody that's never ran a successful business to teach me how to run a business because they read a textbook when I could go and get a mentor that's made loads of money and has a successful business. Fat personal trainers. Why would I trust you to get me in shape if you're not in shape yourself? It's crazy. It's like being a fucking nanny and then paying someone to look after your kids so you can go and look after someone else's. Why do you not just look after your own kids? Yeah, I'm all right, mate. You know them way there? Like, I'm okay. Shit's not really making sense right now. I'll be honest. So my thing is, yeah, if they can read a book and learn about regulating their emotions, then so can you. Do the work and stop being lazy, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's that simple. Yeah, mum, man. You know them way there. What you talking about? Listen, if you want to get in touch with something, you got your Marge. You know them way there. Like they need a father, bruv. Listen, mum's there. You know them way there, bro. That's just what it is, bro. Like mum's got certain roles, dad's got certain roles. You know the ones. And more time, if you got a daughter, your daughter's coming to daddy for money. She's not coming to daddy for no emotional chat, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, miss me with all that, bro. Like, why are we pretending? Like, a dad doesn't have to be everything. Like, men are not supposed to be Swiss Army knives. Like, they're not meant to be that. Do you know what I'm saying? Men are just supposed to be men. So, do you know what I mean? I don't see why, yeah. I don't see why these men are going on that men are supposed to be everything. They're not supposed to be everything any more than women are supposed to be everything. This is why I said it's optimal to have two parents in a household, because men offer certain things and women offer certain things. So I don't know why these men are going on like a man's got to be a man and a woman. A man doesn't have to be a man and a woman. They just need to be a man. And this is the problem with society. They want to eradicate gender roles. They want to eradicate them. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the easiest way to destroy the nuclear family, is by eradicating gender roles, because you tell each gender they don't need each other. Miss me with all that. Do you know what I'm saying? I've never seen my dad cry, never saw my granddad cry. Never. And I've seen bereavements on both sides. And I've never seen tears in their eyes, bro. That's just not how we do things. It's not how we do things. Do you know what I mean? And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with if men are doing it, but the respect I have for them two men, yeah, and the way I see them two men, the fact I've never seen them cry definitely feeds into it. It definitely does. And that's just it. So people can pretend it doesn't matter, but it matters really, innit? It matters, people. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, like that was lit, people. You know what I mean? That was very, very lit. Obviously, it was mad because it didn't go, yeah. It didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. Like the man them were actually a lot more. There was a lot more camaraderie, which is what I kind of liked actually, bro. But that's just men in general, you know them ones. It wasn't catty. It wasn't really catty. There wasn't really man trying to fire shots, one-upsmanship. Like I thought they kind of agreed on a lot of things, and when they didn't agree, there was banter thrown in there. Man were trying to kind of, you get me? Like I thought it was done in good spirit, in it. Like sometimes when I watch the women do it, you can kind of see there's very two clear sides, you know them ones. Even with this men's one, you kind of had like the men, like they split each other up. They weren't one on one side, one on the other side. They kind of did well to kind of integrate everyone's opinions, and do you know what I mean? I thought that it was done in good spirits. I enjoyed it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I see the gal and it's like all of these gal are on this side, all of these gal are on that side. Like the fit versus the fat. All the fit girls are here, the fat girls are here, and it's like, all right, we're beefing the fat things. You know them ones. It wasn't like that at all. So I really enjoyed that, man. And yeah, I'll definitely be doing more of those because Jubilee put out some serious bits of content, man. So shout out the person that sent me that this morning, bruv. You know what I mean? Quick turnaround. And yeah, man, football season's nearly done. So the Rants Reacts, we're just gonna keep on cooking, people. My man got plenty more in store.